Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am back with the last budget setup video for the month of January. I have now, I believe, gotten up by the time that you guys are watching this video. I have gotten up my January monthly budget setup as well as my sinking funds. And now last but not least, I'm going to be stuffing my cash envelopes, which I actually have right here. I'm super excited to use new ones. This time around, I decided to go with my non-customized hollow glitter rose bill pattern, and I really love these. If you guys are new to my channel and you guys don't know about my shop, I do sell budgeting kits, financial trackers, as well as cash envelopes. And the way that I sell cash envelopes, I sell them in two ways. I sell them in the way that you can completely customize them and everything will have a little tab with your category up top, or you can get the non-customized version, which is the one that I'm using today, which you can then purchase these cash envelope headers that you can put up top. These in particular are my favorites, so Ramina's favorites, but you are able to customize these as well. So if you are new to budgeting and you don't quite know what your categories are going to be, but you do know that you want to start using cash envelopes, I definitely suggest that you pick these up because you're able to peel up the sticker and change the categories of your cash envelopes whenever you want. So I just wanted to go ahead and give them a little shout out because I'm very excited to start stuffing my cash envelopes for this month, since it will be the first stuffing of the year. And now that I have that out of the way, I also will be setting up a couple of spreads, like my variable income spread. I will be setting up my monthly view. I have here the plum paper sized floral monthly washi and some bill dues. So what do I want to do first? I think I want to set up my monthly view first. So I'm just going to go ahead and go back here and start setting this up. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and white all these parts out, which I think I'm out of whiteout. So let me grab another one. It amazes me how much I go through whiteout, but I mean, I do use it in pretty much every single spread that I do here, just because since I am using removable matte stickers, they tend to be a little bit thinner than like premium matte. So I just decide to white out, and I've mentioned this before, it's kind of therapeutic for me to white out things, and I know some of you guys can relate, so I don't mind using whiteout. That's what it's for. So like I mentioned, I have this floral monthly washi that I'm going to be using, and I'm just going to grab it and put it up here. This is in the plum paper size. That is the planner that I'm using right now as my budget planner. But as you guys know, I offer these in various sizes. That looks really cute there. I was debating whether I wanted to use the snowflakes one or the floral, but ultimately I just went with the floral because I just love the pink in there. Okay. So let me lay down this one right here, and I just realized that I didn't grab any date dots, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab those in a second. And then last but not least, I'm just gonna use this extra washi at the bottom of my spread, as always, just to tie it in. As you guys know, I absolutely love using stickers, whether it be in my budget planner or just my regular weekly planner. It just makes me so happy, and it's very, once again, therapeutic for me. It makes budgeting so much more fun than not laying down stickers. Like, do you guys remember when you guys were younger? I mean, when I was a little girl, I used to love stickers so much, specifically Lisa Frank ones. So this just definitely brings me back to my childhood. But okay, let me grab my date dots. And something that I did different with the date dots for this month was that I went ahead and included the days that were not in the month and the other colored date dots. And I really like this way. I honestly was kind of skeptical about it at first, but I think one of my patrons really like this, so I'm happy and excited to be trying it out this time around. It's nice though, so you get to see kind of like the days that are in the month and the days that are not. I'm hoping that with the amount of date dots that I offer, that I'm able to do this for every single month, but we will just go ahead and see. And now I'm just quickly going to fast forward this part because this takes quite a bit of time to lay down, as you guys can tell. Okay, so I have all of my date dots laid down, and I honestly don't love that the 24th and 31st is on the same box, but it's okay, we will deal and we will get to that when we get to that. But I'm gonna go ahead and white out all of the holidays. I typically do this in my budget planner just because I mainly track my expenses here and I need all the room that I get. So that's kind of why I do this. I do it in every single month. Just because I don't need to know like holidays per se, since this is my budget planner. But of course, in my regular life planner, I will go ahead and note those down. So now I have my bill due stickers, and before I start laying these down, I did want to mention that I got these new bill due stickers up in my shop, and I was hoping to make a release video for these as well as my new February weekly kits, but I wasn't able to do that, so I do apologize for that. But I wanted to go ahead and show you guys the new bill due stickers that I have up in my shop. These have been requested time and time again, and I'm so glad that I was able to get these up before the year started. And if you guys are wondering how I use these fit perfectly on top of the bill dues that I offer in my shop. So I now offer a gas bill due sticker, renter's insurance bill due sticker, which is perfect for me, cable bill due, and last but not least, one that has been requested time and time again, credit card due. So I don't pay for gas, cable, or I don't have any more credit cards that I pay for. So I'm just going to be taking this renter's insurance due for myself. I also have other ones, like, I'm not sure if I'm going to, yeah, I think I'll just mark insurance when I do renters. I also have internet, utilities, phone bill, which I have so many of these for some reason. I have rent and student loans. So I have quite a bit of bill dues, and I'm glad that I can now mark every single one of these with stickers, and everything looks very cohesive. So I'm going to first start with my car payment. So I think I'm going to use these like darker blue ones. Those are cute. So on the first, I have rent as well as my car payment. So for rent, I think I'm just going to put it up top here next to the date dot. So up there, I hope you guys can see that. And then car payment is $348.06. Then the next bills that I have are my renter's insurance and car insurance. So for car insurance, okay, let me put the ones that I already used on the side, otherwise I'm going to get very confused. But I'm so happy I now have a renter's insurance one. So I'm just going to take this and just pop this right here. How perfect are these? And for renter's insurance, let me just go ahead and check. I pay $10.83 for this. And this I mark on the 7th, along with my car insurance, which I will also just mark with this one. I love these scripts so much, and I'm so glad that I created them for not only myself, but you guys. You guys really seem to enjoy these as well. And car insurance is $200. Put these to the side. Then on the 12th, I have student loans. So for my student loan payment, That is $130.77. So $130.77, and I do have this little checkbox. So whenever I end up paying for that bill, I can go ahead and check it off. And this is how I keep track of not only my bills, but also my expenses. And if you guys are new to my channel, then you guys will see that in the next couple of weeks. Then I have my internet due on the 19th. So I'm gonna grab another blue one here. Cute. I believe I have to pay for electricity this month. We pay for that every other month. I'm not sure which day, so I'm just gonna hold off on that. And for internet, I'm gonna wait, but it's typically $69.99. And then last but not least is my phone bill. So for phone bill, just gonna put it like so. And for this, I also will just wait until I get billed for this. But I also have my utilities due, which I sell these. I believe I have a sampler. So I have one that has both electricity and water, one that's just water. I just made myself an electricity one because I don't pay for water. Paul takes care of that. So I'm just gonna lay that down there. So I make sure to lay it down, but of course, as it comes out of my bank account, I will know to lay it down. But those are all of my bills for the month of January. These are for the most part recurring bills. I also have things that I pay for like Spotify, but for that, since I do share a family plan with my sister, I just rather not put it in here because it doesn't come out on a specific day. But I also do have like Spotify due, little script stickers like this. I also have like streaming services like Netflix, Disney Plus. I have a variety of them. So make sure to check out my shop. I will have a link for that down below if you guys are interested. But this spread is all set up and ready to go now, which is great. Now the next spread that I'm going to be setting up is my variable income spread, which I like to set up right next to my budget. And this is also one that I always set up. So nothing new here. I'm just going to go ahead and grab the other snowflake washi that I had left over from when I set up my budget. And I'm just going to, I don't know why it's gotten a little harder for me to just see straight, but there we go. Very cute. And here is my variable income sticker sheet. So this is all of my side hustles. Main source of income comes from my shop. My shop does pay me a paycheck every single month. That honestly hasn't changed since I implemented that into my budget. But I do, aside from that income, have other variable sources like YouTube. I also earn some money from Patreon, which I will have that link down below if you guys are interested. I know I mentioned Patreon so much, but I honestly feel like I've gotten so close to my patrons that I just love the community that we have built there. Other variable income sources would be affiliate links if I make any like commissions. I know a lot of people are like budgeting out their stimulus check, but to be honest, I didn't even get the first one, so that's the reason why I didn't even put it here in my income section for the month of January. I would have put it here if I knew for sure that I was going to get it, but that's kind of why I didn't want to include it, and I didn't want to count on that money because I didn't even receive the first one. So if I end up receiving the second one, I'm just going to end up putting it in here, so we will see. But for now, I'm just going to add the ones that I know for sure that I always get every single month. Those are YouTube, Patreon, and I think that's it for sure. I am just gonna leave a few for like affiliate links, maybe the stimulus check, and for my shop. So as you guys know, any extra debt payments that I make come from any extra income that my shop makes. So I know this is quite a few lines, but I do think I'm gonna sell some of my de-stash items. I keep saying that every month, but I'm hoping that leaving this much space does get me into being like, okay, you need to de-stash some things like you've been saying. So we're just gonna put the total income section here. So in this section, I like to put the estimated amount that I'm hoping to bring this month, and then my actual, and then I do have a variance here. And then down here is a section for all of like my business expenses, whether it be like shipping costs for giveaway prices for Patreon, or whether it be like stickers to show on my channel. So anything that has to do with my channel, Patreon, all of that will go in here in this section. This is only for my variable income sources, not for my shop. I know I've gotten a lot of questions about creating a business budget, but to be honest, I don't budget necessarily for my business. I just have like an ongoing spending tracker for that I keep in my A5 planner, which I might end up showing you guys pretty soon. I also am going to make my 2021 planner like lineup to kind of show you guys what I'm going to be using for the new year, which I should get to that like yesterday, but I'm just gonna make these lines really quickly. And these have a section for date, amount, store, and description. And I'm just gonna make these lines as well. Okay. Like so. All right, so those lines are there, and this spread is all ready to go. So I think, when I just stole one of these from here. That's fine. I think I'm just going to use this last little washi strip at the bottom. Yeah, that should work. That's so funny. Okay, there you go. Oh, that looks even better. Maybe I can get away with using that because I don't think I end up using both of these. We will see. We will see. But this spread is all done, like I mentioned. And I'm not sure if I'm too zoomed in. I hope I'm not. But now we are getting into the more exciting part, which is the cash envelope stuffing. But before I go into doing that, I'm going to go ahead and lay down my cash envelope headers, and I do offer these in 3 different fonts, by the way. This one in particular is my Art Deco one. So I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this. For sure I want to have groceries first, so I'll just go ahead and lay this. Yeah, groceries there, really cute, love those. Then I'm thinking either household or eating out. Let's just do household first. So let's do household here. Then eating out. And eating out. So then I'm going to do allowance. Beauty. And gas. And these are the ones that I like to keep in my wallet. So these are the 6 cash envelopes that I stuff for every single month. But I also have 2 other ones here, which are my to bank and tithe, which I think I have some older cash envelopes that I can lay these down in. So I'll make sure to do that right now. Now that I'm all ready to go, I have my cash here for my cash envelopes. And as I mentioned, I've kind of created this perfect budget for me where my shop pays me once a month, and then that way I can get away with only stuffing my cash envelopes once a month. And it honestly just makes it easier for me. It's more convenient than having to go to the bank every 2 weeks or every week at that, which I've done in the past, and it's a lot, not gonna lie. So I have my 100s, 50s, 20s, 10s, and 5s. No ones whatsoever, just like in my sinking funds video. But I do tend to get, of course, a lot of change in one. So I have all those there and I'm ready to go. For groceries, I'm going to be stuffing this with $275 this month. So let's first off do $150 for giving, just gonna put that on the side. That's what giving is going to get. Then now groceries is going to get $2.75. Let's do 2. There you go. I'm hoping that this is enough to last me. I'm pretty sure since me and Paul split the groceries, but I'm trying to lower this amount, so I'm hoping to only use, I don't know, like 225 of this. We will see though. So we have 100, 50, 200, 250, 270, and 275 for groceries. And I always mention this, but I love the feeling of new cash envelopes. They're so fresh. Okay. Next I have household, which will be getting $100. Let's do 50, 10. So here we have 50, 70, 90, and 100 for household. So then eating out will also be getting $100. I honestly think, let me just do 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Let me do all 20s because we typically just eat out and we don't need like bigger bills. So I think that should be fine. I'm hoping at least. Okay, so there we have $100 for eating out. Then I have allowance, which also will be getting 100. And I think I'm going to do the same thing I did. 20 and a 10. So let's see, that is 50, 70, 90, and 100. Like so. And for beauty, that is going to be getting 225. So let's do let me do like tens maybe. So 100, 50, 200, 10, 20, and 5. Let me just fix this. All right, so 225 for beauty. And then last but not least, we have gas. And for gas, we are going to be doing 60, which should be the leftover money here. So we have 20, 40, 50, and 60. Like I mentioned, I'm gonna try to do $30 every time I pump. I might end up decreasing this amount. I just don't want to run into the situation that I'm out of money and I need to pump more than once in the month and have an unbudgeted expense. So that's kind of why I overstuff for gas. But I don't know, maybe down the line, I might end up decreasing this amount. But that is going to be it for this video. All of my cash envelopes are all stuffed and chunky and ready to go for the month. As always, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm actually very curious to know which cash envelopes you keep in either your wallet or in a binder. So let me know what your day-to-day cash envelopes are in the comments down below. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, as well as subscribe to my channel if you guys are not subscribed already. And hopefully I will get to see you guys on tomorrow's video. Bye guys.